What's up, guys? This is Nick from Everything Tech, and today I got a classic review for you of the Motorola Razr V3. Now, back in its time, this was a very sexy and sleek phone, as you can see from the design. But today and age, nobody uses a flip phone, even though it had that satisfying click when you hang up on somebody or you just wanted to open the phone and close it. So this whole show today is just going to be about this old school, you was cool back in the day phone. So stay tuned. So getting into this review, guys, you could see here is your Motorola V3 announced in 2004. This smartphone, excuse me, did I say smartphone? See, we're so used to coining that term smartphone. This flip phone, that is, was announced in 2004, and it was, for the time, game-changing because of that sleek, thin profile. Also made of anodized aluminum, as you could see on most of the phone, except for this plastic part right here and down here. But they had to put the plastic there for the antennas, you know. There's got to be somewhere for reception. On the back of this phone, you're going to see that it had a 710 milliamp hour battery with your SIM card slot right there, and also a nice metal backing that goes on the phone. Now, my problem that I had with this phone was that the battery life was not that great for its time, especially when you had phones such as the Nokia 3310, which was just a baller in battery back then. That was the phone that originally came out with the Snake 2 game that everybody knows from back in the day. That was around 2001-ish, 2002-ish, somewhere in there. But Motorola really stepped up their game when they came out with this Motorola Razr because it was something that nobody ever seen. What's sad is that it was discontinued and that the Motorola Razrs after this did not really succeed at the same level as this first original V3 did. Although they did release a V3i, which improved this VGA camera, which I don't even know what VGA stands for, to be honest with y'all, but I know that VGA is aka crap. You've had a VGA camera on your iPad 1 and 2, you would know what I'm talking about. Now, you could see it used to have these keypad with the kind of cut your fingers while you were typing and very difficult to type on, but that shine though. Look at that shine though. You know you like that shine. Also, these buttons were satisfyingly clicky, and it brought front-facing notifications right here. And it also had a front-facing camera where you can actually activate the camera like right here or something like that. But it would show your picture right here. And as you can see, I'm getting a call during my video. Ending that real quickly. The V3 was just something that really changed the game and as far as flip phones, because everyone wanted it. It was like the iPhone of the time. It was just cool. If you didn't have one, you weren't cool. Now, I had a 2.2-inch screen. I'm not going to dive too much into specs because it really doesn't matter anymore. But I had a 2.2-inch screen, and by today's standards, that is pretty minuscule. I mean, it's not smaller than something like this, the iPod Nano, which, you know, that thing is just ridiculous. But it's just a very small screen. Even though the phone is not that small when it's wide open, it still fits in the hand really nicely. You can see I got bare hands, but, you know, it still fits in there pretty damn nicely. Talk time on this was about 3.5 hours, but you know, I've seen more. Like I say, battery wasn't that good, but it was removable, so you could just pop it out. And let me tell you guys something. This phone will charge in about 30 minutes, from 0 to 100. So, like Drake says, from 0 to 100, this will charge. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this Razr phone. Do you think back in the day, did you have one of these? Do you think this phone is still stylish? I think, honestly, if you get caught using one of these one day, you're going to be ridiculed in public just because that's the way that the trends are currently going. But like I say, what do you guys think of this phone? Do you think it was great for the time? Do you still have one? Do you still want one? Do you still use one? I'm just curious to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this vintage review of the Motorola Razr V3, and have a great day. Deuces.